and I didn't want to do it. For the longest, I just was like dreading doing it. And then when I did it, yeah, I did that. I did that. Hey, I'm Joita. People call me Joey for short. I am a visual artist in Buffalo, New York. I was born in Alabama, but now I live where it's real cold. My parents met in the military, and my father's side is from Alabama, and my mom's side is from up here in Puerto Rico. So I'm Puerto Rican and black, and I'm proud. My pride comes from my culture on both sides. You can see the culture from the music they listen to, the hairstyles, the clothing, the way they walk, the way they talk. So this is my abuela and my great grandmama, my abuela and my mom, and then my abuela and my abuelo. This is Dr. Kenzie. Oh no, this is Mr. Kenzie and Dr. Catherine Conway Turner. I went to Buff State, and this man had a scholarship for minorities. A picture is 1,000 words, right? You can just imagine what's going on, what people are thinking. I try to like put myself there. I don't know if I was born here. I definitely wasn't born here or there. Clearly I'm in this picture. But I remember this is where I used to live in Alabama. My grandma had a Cadillac. She used to drive it real fast. If you look at my artwork, I do a lot of work on newspaper, but I also work on recycled cardboard or like what I find on the street, to add a different dynamic and aesthetic to the work that I do. So I like to use recycled materials in my artwork, and I'm really big on sustainability and the environment, so I wanted to be able to recycle and create at the same time. So I was like I said, like a closet painter. Like I wouldn't really it was a form of expression. I would get upset or excited about something and I would draw, paint. I had a conversation about having an art show and like being like a recycled artist, and it was, you know, the moment in your life where you go from talking about it to actually doing it, and that's like that little bit of a momentum like really pushed me, and it pushes me every day. It was just a conversation a few years ago, and now it's like what I do, like, and I can't imagine doing anything else besides painting. So this is one of my first pieces I did in alternative school. And I actually stretched the canvas myself. I stole it from someone. My name's not Kayla, but this is an oil painting. When I first started painting, this is all I used, oil. And that's where it all began, naked women. And that was like 2013, 2012. This I did during the pandemic, and I wanted to save all my canvases for my paint and sip, so I started painting on my newspaper, because before I used to just paste it on. And this was because of this article here, the Latin Americans Pandemic Grim News Center. So Latin America had it hard. Bunch of stuff. This is my affirmation wall. I think affirmations in art and healing in art is important, so I have them closest to my easel. This piece is a queen, and it has a crown like Basquiat, who was a inspiration in my art, and I got some paint on it, but I'll wipe that off later. Basquiat was Haitian American and Puerto Rican, and I thought that was beautiful. This is an eye. Besides naked women, I love painting eyes. They're really difficult, but I painted this last year. One of my breaks out of like 24-hour days working for Bobby Shmurda, and his producer told me that I needed to believe in myself more, and I'll never forget that. I look at it every day and remind myself to believe in myself more. I paint a lot of women in my pieces, and I want, you know, art to reflect not only who I am, but like other little girls or people of color. The faceless women is the idea that women always have to like look pretty or look presentable, but are sometimes not remembered for what they look like. Or rather, let's have this era, this movement where women don't necessarily have to look good in order to like make a difference.